Hi, Undoubtedly. Mike Trout here. And I'm here to reach out to developers, whether you're Ethereum, whether you're on, um, Dogecoin, whatever. If you're a blockchain developer and are interested in helping out, we're looking for Java node developers to join our project initially. Now, the way the project's going to work is we're going to start with Java Node. We're building a web app. Then from there, we're going to build an Android app, okay? Then we're going to build an ISO app, and then we're going to basically create the chain link, right? The API for any blockchain coder or whoever to tie into their blockchain, right? And to launch, play Foundups, be the next Bitcoin, right? On any blockchain. So this is an open source project like Bitcoin. No one was paid to build Bitcoin, right? But the early people who got behind Bitcoin are all billionaires today. And what's in it for you is you have the opportunity to basically build the next thing that's going to tokenize the world. Our user case, our individuals are going to use our app are the folks around you, the baker, the shoemaker, the soap maker, the candle maker. All these individuals around you, around your community, are going to benefit. These tokens will be interchangeable, so they'll be bartering. It will end competition because as two individuals, I can say, hey, I'm a creator. I'm going to just make you a collab. I'm going to reward you. I'm going to basically token swap. I'm going to give you a bunch of my creator tokens. You give me your creator tokens. Because in 10 years, if you're the Burt Bees is a very famous guy who basically had a lotion that basically became a huge brand name. Or if you're an Apple or a Facebook, every one of these startups started off with a guy in a dorm, Michael Dell, right? Ultimately, that was picked up by closed capital networks. We're replacing the closed capital networks. We're creating a system where if you have, I'm making something on moringa pasta, right? Have you ever seen moringa pasta in any Walmart or any store? No, right? Moringa pasta is a superfood, right? That I'm innovating and creating. It's $1 billion innovation. Well, how will we distribute it? Will it grow? Well, we will grow our own moringa. We'll pick our own moringa. The people who are pickers are part of the collaborators. They're in the tokenization system. They're getting that. So we're going to tokenize the world. We're going to create literally millions of tokens. No one has ownership of these tokens. They all work like Bitcoin in the sense they drop into a pool. The consumer gets 80%, right? And then the network gets 20% of the 80% of that. 80% of the 80% goes to the consumer. 20% goes to collaborators. Of the 20%, 80% goes to the collaborators, 20% goes to the creator, right? The creator gets very little, but the creator's always getting it, right? He's always getting it. So for those creators around you, those that are basically creating these amazing products, we're going to help them become global brands. What I called back in 2011, 12, open brands, found up open brands. These are open brands. And we're creating a free franchise vehicle for the creators, so you don't have to worry about the legal, right? The token becomes this exchange, and as these tokens level up and gain value, understand Bitcoin had no value for the first 2 years, right? And in the third year, right, because there's something called the law of diffusion and innovation. The law of diffusion of innovation is a parabola. And we can take that law, right, the mathematics of that law, we can tie it to the coin and create divisions. When a token reaches basically the early majority, a 13% market diffusion, it ends. That's what Bitcoin reached in 2019. It took 10 years. That was kind of date I was waiting for. When will it reach what's known as the early adoption, right? Early adoption. So there's innovation stages, the creation, the early adoption and early majority, and then late majority, right? So it's in the innovation. Is that innovation? Yeah, early adoption, early majority, late majority, laggards, right? So it took 10 years to get to the end of the early adoption, right? So 10 years is the magic number. So all the tokens, Foundup tokens, will be built on a 10-year plan. After 10 years, the tokens will be gone, right? And they're built on all the networks. So we don't have to worry about the computational power and all of that. So if you're a Java, if you're not .NET, if you're a Java developer with Node experience, doesn't matter what level you are, come to foundups.org. Come and talk to me. Come, Mike, our CTO, our lead developer. He's a over 25 years of development. He's finishing up an enterprise level project, and and you can come, and it's just going to be we have the GitHub will be set up, and you can come and be part of it. So share this. This is probably the most exciting project on the blockchain. ICOs died, IEOs died, STOs are going nowhere. It is the Foundup tokenization system that I'm launching that is going to be the next thing. And here's the super cool thing is I'm not going to benefit from it, right? I'm just a creator. I want it because I want to launch my creations. I also want to help those who have creations to tokenize their system and test it. So we'll be looking to have testers to develop it. So feel free to reach out to me. I'm on foundups.org, Undoubtdo. I hope this is enough for you, right? Java, Python, I think is fine too if you are a Python developer, but really Java, Node, Python, if you have any of those skill sets. If you are a front end guy, right? How will you be compensated? You won't, right? Not initially, but you will be compensated in the sense of, just like the founders of Bitcoin, right? The guys who got Bitcoin first, the folks who helped, you'll be compensated in the tokens, and the value of these tokens growing into it. So, yeah, there you go. That's it. Undoubtedly.